So I'll start with the comic one. So this is in my recent book, Spending the Winter. This is a lighter poem called Reading by Osmosis. And it goes, well, Mark Twain, Hart Crane, and Ursula K. Le Guin. We've mastered their books with a difficult trick. We've read them outside in. Percy B. Shelley and Machiavelli and Norman Vincent Peale. We've never tried opening one of their books. We know them by their feel. Does reading seem boring? Does reading seem hard? Does reading seem too precocious? Just pick up a book and give it a twirl. You'll learn it by osmosis, because osmosis is the mostest. Osmosis is the best. Osmosis is the closest thing to reading without rest. Osmosis means absorbing. Osmosis means so much. Osmosis means we're soaking up the books we barely touch. We bobble, bounce, and throw them. We never even look. Osmosis means we know them without opening a book. You know, my sister osmoted The Mill on the Floss, a marvelous book, and gave me a gloss. My brother osmoted The Lord of the Rings, a story of insects with thousands of wings, or was that a book called Lord of the Flies? Oh, well, we're getting wise by learning the things that osmosis now brings. We'll juggle the books Little Women and Men. They're all about dwarves in a mountainy den, and throw in a copy of Watership Down concerning a boat and some sailors who drown, and then we'll run to the bookstore again. We boast, osmosis is the most enjoyable way to read today while eating jam and toast. We shout, we plead, osmosis we will need for munching snacks and playing jacks and dancing while we read. So, Rebecca West and Edgar Guest, we'll never be certain which one is the best. Christopher Smart and Jean-Paul Sartre, just think of the wonders they have to impart. John Donne and Tom Gunn, osmoting them both is a gallon of fun. Somerset Maugham and L. Frank Baum, Josiah Royce and James Joyce, John Bunyan and Damon Runyon, Graham Greene and Molly Keane, Tom Paine and Ed McBain, Ring Lardner and John Gardner, Alice Munro and Arthur Rimbaud, and hundreds of others we know, because osmosis is the mostest. Osmosis is the best. Osmosis is the closest thing to reading without rest. Osmosis means absorbing. Osmosis means so much. Osmosis means we're soaking up the books we barely touch. We hold them to our noses. We brush them with our clothes. We're learning by osmosis when we tap them with our toes. We pile them on the table. We slide them on the floor. We stack them into stairways and we climb up for some more. We bobble, bounce, and throw them. We never even look. Osmosis means we know them without opening a book.